Them a look good in my tight little dress. Rock it up and me make the man them obsessed. Put in the work when we dance and we sweat. Dangerous when you get smooth like the skin on my face. Draw figure eight when my wine up.
It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card Weekend. It's the Falcons and the Cardinals, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the desert Southwest, Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium. Today, it's the second of 3 games here on Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Arizona Cardinals. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs. The intensity level will be off the charts.
Well, the second of 3 games here on this Sunday. We continue with Super Wild Card Weekend here on EA Sports. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
Let's face it, it doesn't matter if you're a rookie free agent or a 15-year vet. Guiding a team to victory on the road in the playoffs, that's no small feat. And it's going to be really important for him to play mistake-free football. But equally important, create some big plays as well to give his team confidence that they can win.
Here's Milton. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. The start less than ideal as they already face a 2nd and long. A man from nearby Tucson who was a prep standout here in Arizona. It's Bijan Robinson. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
Let's go now. Go.
Throwing is Milton. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And it's fielded at the 34. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. And a look here at the veteran under center, their 7th-year quarterback.
And he was absolutely sensational throwing the football all year long, better than 40 touchdown passes. That means he made good decisions, and his team trusted him with the ball. So I can't imagine a scenario in this game where they change their philosophy. If they trusted him in the regular season, they're going to trust him now and let him turn it loose.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. To throw is Daniels. Going for the deep ball. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
To the air goes Daniels. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Here's Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 18. Working out of the gun, Daniels. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Daniels looking to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. From 13 yards out. And the Cardinals will strike first here in this wild card matchup. The point after is good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. And here now come the Falcons. And, you know, listen, there's two ways to get the number 7 seed. You can back into it or you can charge your way into it and seize it. But ultimately, once you're here, you can throw that out the window. You got to come to play.
Yeah, you just think of that phrase, any given Sunday or Saturday as the case may be. And even though this is a 2 versus 7 matchup, don't think for 1 second that this game's going to be a pushover. Anything can happen once the playoffs begin.
He finds Robinson. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down. Milton. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. Fourth down, so Jake Camarda is out there. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Throwing now is Daniels. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. And quickly they get to the line. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw. Daniels. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Back in Arizona, 2nd quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Check, bomb catch. Check. Hey, check that. Street.
Back to throw. Daniels forced out to his left. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons will take over here at their own 12-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from the...
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Let's go now.
Here's Milton now to throw. Trayvon Walker able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, Robinson. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded at the 43. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. They'll look to throw now on first down. Being chased out left. Touchdown, Cardinals! From 21 yards away. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Here we go.
The slot man in motion right. Now Milton. Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down. Trayvon Walker. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
Come on.
To throw is Milton. Short throw caught by Pitts. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. To throw, it's Milton. Right back to Pitts again. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Here's Jake Camarda now. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. That's taken on the 25. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And out will come the offense as they take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 37. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Daniels. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Holding. Offense.
Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. Thomas has got it, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And now they're in the hurry up. Back to throw now on first down. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get it back here just past the 35. So that potentially an important takeaway here in the 2nd quarter.
Because what it does is give their offense a chance to put a drive together. They've got nothing on the scoreboard so far, so you have to think that they need something before the break. And now they have an opportunity.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. Inside the 10. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score. A fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And still fighting. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Throwing to start the drive. Milton. Under pressure, they got him again. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Milton. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Pearson. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This is taken at the 23. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Well, the Cardinal offense going to take over late in this first half.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he just fell short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 68 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Daniels. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 6. Dancing to his left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Jaden Daniels.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Cardinals continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And the Falcons going to get one more drive here in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. This game, 2 of our triple header.
A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Cardinals ready to go here to start the 3rd quarter.
And they have made this look easy. I mean, there's not supposed to be anything easy about the NFL playoffs, but this lead, yes, they're at home, but this has been impressive.
And we hear all the time when upsets happen, teams go on the road, that maybe home field advantage isn't all it's cracked up to be. But you and I both know the reality is teams really fight hard to get it. Why? You don't ever have to change routine. Everything's familiar going into the game. It makes things easier, and that has paid off for them in a big way in this contest.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
That is caught,
and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Ready, go!
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, wide open, complete.
They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line.
A huge play there for Arizona. 56 yards.
Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Buying time to his... And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Jaden Daniels taking it in from a yard out. And the Cards take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball is going to come out to the 40. And that flag accepted. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Robinson up the middle. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. For the first play of the drive, lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Robinson with another carry. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. A 3rd down now. And those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. The Falcons send out their punter as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. He's going to take another shot here. And that's caught inside the 30. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. A huge play there for Arizona. 67 yards. Back to throw again. Out to his left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Jaden Daniels punching it in from a yard away. And the Cardinals have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it is 42-0. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper to the offensive playbook. The bottom line is don't quit competing.
Here we go, here we go. Ready, go. Go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. This is taken around the 12. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And they will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. The Cardinals on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 3. Try to lay one up deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with a football. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's Milton. Throw left side complete to Scott. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Robinson on a give right side. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Jake Moody now on for the field goal. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And you'd have to say they have done what they set out to do in this wild card round. It won't get easier from here, of course, but they'll certainly have some momentum built up for when they hit the road in the divisional round next weekend. To the air goes Daniels. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're going to speed things up here. To throw is Daniels. And that is incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions from that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
2nd and 10. Here's Daniels. And Thomas has it. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Daniels looking to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Flushed out right. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Cardinals setting out to kick this one away, and off we go. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. And they'll accept that penalty.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go.
Throwing is Milton.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Floyd. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
2nd down and 6 now.
Come on. Hey. Ready.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Pulled in at the 24. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to wind up and air it out.
That is incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Can't get away, and he's taken down.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. Now Daniels. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Floyd. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Milton.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Scott. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
Let's go now.
2nd and 5. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here's Milton now to throw.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Kyle Pitts.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Falcons are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Moody good with the extra point.
As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
Okay, ready?
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Here we go.
They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the fourth.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business.